Moment of truth now. AEW World Championship. Swerve Strickland versus the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. I gotta hear your thoughts on this.
So, I have multiple things to say about this one, okay?
Let's go down the list. What do you got?
Swerve Strickland has been an amazing champion up to this point.
Yes, undervalued at the beginning, right?
Absolutely.
Undervalued, underutilized.
His first 4 weeks as world champion, he was in 8 matches in that first month. 8 matches. That's insane.
Just nonsense matches, though, with no story, just random.
And he did great in every single one of those.
Yes, he did. Yep.
Swerve Strickland has, he's also obviously got Prince Nana in his corner. I don't see Prince Nana being a huge factor in this match. I actually think this is going to be a very clean match. I don't think they're going to let Bryan Danielson go out on a hitch like that. Bryan Danielson, he is one of the best competitors that has ever stepped foot into AEW, and by far one of the most well-known and respected. We've seen that time and time again. He's a backstage figure that people look up to. I don't see how anybody can disrespect Bryan Danielson. These two competitors, just this build-up has been really good, even though it wasn't a hardcore build-up. Yes, we've had a couple of tense moments, but it really hasn't been like this huge head-to-head storyline. But it has been very entertaining, and it's been very good. Probably one of the better ones that I've seen for a world title match in the AEW era.
I agree.
Now, that being said, I'm still 100% going for Bryan Danielson to win this match.
Pull out the win.
I think Bryan Danielson, I don't think he needs this.
Right.
But, however, I do think Tony Khan wants this just to say he had Bryan Danielson as a world champion in his organization.
Bryan Danielson has not held a title, guys.
So I think Bryan Danielson's walking away with this well deserved. Whether he keeps it or turns it in like I've been saying for weeks, who's to say? But we'll figure that out down the line.
True. The added stipulation, title versus career, the stakes, man, the stakes are high for Danielson. If he loses, he's done.
It's over.
This is it for you. End of the line. And he's been on a few interviews within the past month saying, I'm good. I'm ready to hang it up. I'm ready to stay at home with my kids. If this is the end, I'm good with it. Which is making me nervous.
Well, and it made Swerve nervous. I mean, he talked about it last week on Dynamite.
Right.
So,
and mentally, are you checked out? Are you walking into the gate saying, I'm going to lose this match?
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's a mentality. But given the narrative about this retirement, the emotional weight of the match, I have that underlined in my notes.
Emotional weight.
There's going to be family in that crowd. There's got to be, right?
Bree's going to be there.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to shock you right here. Bryan Danielson.
What?
Bryan
What?
Danielson. That's right, guys.
Wow.
Bryan Danielson.
He's been saying for months that it's going to be Swerve.
Tony wants to create a moment.
He does.
A dramatic moment.
Especially if this is going to be your main event.
This is the moment that everybody, when they think 10 years down the line, whatever, this is going to be what they'll remember.
I agree.
This show.
I agree 100%.
The emotional, dramatic moment of this night is going to be this match. We're going to get, this is going to be his last year full-time wrestling. And when he wins, rematch 2 weeks later.
Oh, okay. Get it back it all out? Okay.
We'll have to see how that plays out to whether we see if he's going to take it back, Swerve. This AEW is still Swerve's house. He's doing great. I think Danielson is doing this to help Swerve. I really do.
Sure.
And I would like to see Danielson get a title, get a singles title, go out. Just go out. I think this is going to be the match of the night. Now I did skip a match because I forgot to turn my paper over.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna have to go back because the Casino Gauntlet match for the guaranteed world title shot. So this is gonna be a crazy match.
It's gonna
without a doubt.
Yeah, Yeah, and it's weird because like a pin could happen at any time.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're not saying that this could happen within the first 3 minutes.
Right.
We don't know. That being said, it's probably not.
Right. Right.
But
we're gonna have some surprises come out.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna throw a wild one your way.
A wild one.
Ready
Okay.
for this wild one?
I'm listening.
What if Shane McMahon pops out?
Oh, in the match?
What if Shane McMahon pops out?
Okay.
We
I'm
don't
okay
know
with
who's
that.
all going to be involved. We know a few people that are going to be showing up.
We do.
Is Adam Cole going to be showing up?
I don't think he's ready yet. I don't think him or like another one that people have talked about recently is Kenny Omega. I don't think he's ready yet.
Mm-hmm. This is the winner gets a guaranteed world title shot.
I don't know.
Wardlow.
Wardlow will be in this match. I can almost guarantee that.
Ricochet.
Ricochet is going to be in this match. I can almost guarantee that.
Yeah.
Your new hologram is going to be there probably. I don't know. You might even see like someone like Sammy Guevara, in this match.
Ooh.
I know he's Ring of Honor, but I could see that.
John Moxley.
John Moxley will not be
Where's
in this
he
match.
been, man? Is he just taking some time off?
I think he is. I think he needs a little reprieve. A couple of years ago he had that alcoholic scare.
Yep.
I don't think
He's been going pretty hard, just physically and travel all the time.
I mean, between the States and Japan, he has done so much.
He's going hard. That's the backbone of AEW, right?
It really is, and I don't think he gets enough credit for what he's done in AEW.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
So I don't know. I just I commend John Moxley. I hope that he's in this match.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think he will be.
Right.
It would be kind of weird to see your biggest pay-per-view of the year without him.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what's going on.
Yeah, we've got a lot of injured players on the roster.
Yep.
Maybe they're going to be making some returns here. My winner is Hangman Adam Page.
Ugh.
Guaranteed world title shot. If Swerve does somehow win, or if he wins back his title, this is going to set up that Hangman Adam Page versus Swerve Strickland match.
Nah. I'm going with the new guy. I'm going to go Ricochet.
Oh, Ricochet out the gate with a world title shot.
Hey, I think, here's the thing. If it is Bryan Danielson, I think it would be a great match for him.
It would be a good match.
Now, Ricochet's obviously not going to win that match, but it would be a great match for Bryan Danielson.
Match, yeah.
Even if it's Swerve, great match. I mean, I could see a lot of stuff happening there. But again, I am way more excited to see Will Ospreay versus Ricochet.
Oh, of course, yeah.
That
Yeah,
AEW International title.
That's what everybody will be counting down.
Oh,
the minutes.
man.
Everybody will.
That would be one of those instances where I think you could have somebody else in the main event of a pay-per-view. That is just too good for me.
That's going to be good, yeah. How much longer is Adam Copeland going to be out of? Is it possible he shows up? Or is he still long recovery ahead? I haven't heard much on him lately. I haven't heard
either. I don't... I mean, his injury was pretty big. I mean, I don't think it's something that you're just going to get over. So I think it's going to be a while before we see him.
Okay.
If we see him again, we don't know.
How wild would that be? The crowd would go berserk if Shane McMahon just popped out.
What?
How crazy!
Even more than that, what if we started getting an invasion angle?
Oh, okay.
Starting with Ricochet.
Starting with Ricochet, okay.
WWE, the invasion of WWE.
Okay, we
kind of like the NWO type thing.
Make it a story, all right.
Shane McMahon's the leader.
That is hard to do in today's time because of social media and all these news article places who will just drop news about contracts left and right. Whereas back in the 90s, we didn't have that info at our fingertips.
Didn't know anything.
So people believed that Scott Hall and Kevin Nash were really just showing up.
But even at that, like an invasion doesn't have to be like, oh, WWE's taking over. It could just be like, okay, these people were from WWE. They want to make the point that they're, better because of where they came from.
We're going to get our time to shine now.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And I think Ricochet hopefully does not get buried in AEW because that dude, he deserved more in WWE.
He does.
I always felt.
He's a solid mid-carder, man. I mean,
he is.
there's no reason that he couldn't be, TNT champion, international champion,
Yeah.
American
No doubt.
champion, whatever.
Yeah, no doubt. I just don't want TK to use him strictly for highlights.
Yeah.
Strictly for highlights. No solid story, nothing like that. No solid title runs.
Yeah, I agree. But this is going to be a good pay-per-view. I feel like we're going to see a lot of
You
stuff.
think so?
I know.
Okay,
I know you're kind of, on the fence a little
right.
bit, but
That brings me to my next point. What are we going to rate this? What do we think? Is this a must-watch pay-per-view?
I think it's a must-watch at least once. I mean, really, I
Okay.
feel like All In is their biggest pay-per-view. It'd be like saying I'm going to miss WrestleMania. It's just, this is the big one of the year that they build for, and there's a lot of heavy hitters on here.
It's a
Almost
huge,
everybody's on the roster is on the
huge match
show.
card compared to WWE that does 5.
Yeah.
Huge match card on this PLE.
So it's going to go 4 or 5 hours at least.
Oh,
So,
yeah. I just don't know. I just don't think it's going to be living up to the hype, you guys. I just don't. I think you're fine just watching the highlights, checking the socials to get the updates.
I think if I had to give stars at this point, I'm going to predict a 3.75 out of 5.
Oh, 3? Oh, wow, I thought you were going to say 4.5.
No, 3.75 just because I feel like the matches could have been built better. But I still think it's going to be a very good pay-per-view.
Okay.
I mean, think about like the pay-per-views and how a lot of it's more wrestling than talking.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's why their pay-per-views are so good.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm gonna go 2.5 right now.
2.5?
Coming out the gate.
Right down the middle.
Yep. I want to know your guys' thoughts. What do you think of these predictions? Who are you predicting? And what other surprises have we not talked about that you think is going to happen?
Let us know. We've got all our socials up.
Check out our YouTube, especially our TikTok. Leave some comments, leave some questions. We'd love to answer them right on the show.
Yeah, we'll build them up and we'll do a whole show just about questions.
Yeah. Anything else we need to throw in here?
I don't think so,
About-
man. I'm just ready for All In. I'm
Ready.
ready to watch it and get down to business.
That is this Sunday, AEW All In Wembley Stadium, guys.
Boom.